there, and welcome to episode 5 of Just Ask Kathleen. Remember to subscribe to the channel on YouTube and share it with your friends if you enjoy watching this show. So I'm going to start with an email from a lady that I'm calling Beverly. My daughter is 6 months pregnant. She's been off her work since she was 3 months into the pregnancy, as she's had some complications and difficulties with it. This is her first baby and my first grandchild. They bought a house which needs completely renovated. They moved in with me last month, and I'm already regretting offering to have them with me until the house is finished. My son-in-law works from home, so he's using the spare single room as his office, and they've got the bigger room to sleep in and store some of their things. The problem is neither of them do anything to help me out in the house. I'm doing everything. They won't even put their dishes in the dishwasher. I'm really unhappy, as I want to help, but I can't cope with this situation for much longer, and their house might not be habitable for about 6 months. Help, Beverly. Oh, what a shame. That is such a shame, because you've, done the kind thing and offered to have them at yours until the house is finished, and obviously you're concerned about your daughter and her pregnancy as well. So lots of mixed emotions in there, isn't there? Okay, this is time for a conversation, and again, to take the fear out of the conversation, you can do this in a very structured way, using that template of positive event, feeling, need, positive. You need to do this when you feel really calm and relaxed, not when you're at a crisis point, when you've gone into the living room and there's dishes strewn everywhere. You need to do this when you feel calm, and you can do that by just really grounding yourself, being aware of your feet on the ground, being aware of the space that you take up in the room, and just be aware of the feelings associated with the frustration that you feel. And then if you want to write this out and rehearse it a little bit, again, we don't want to be too contrived about this, but it can give you some confidence in making sure that you can get out and move out what you genuinely want to say. So I would wait until they're both there and say to them that you want to speak to them, and you want to finish what you have to say before they reply. Say, I'm nervous about this, I need to be able to have this conversation, and I want to get to the end of it before you then can reply to what I've said. And I hope you understand how difficult this is for me, because obviously it's going to bring up a lot of emotions and feeling like, what am I doing? Why am I not able to handle this? But it's not right. You're absolutely within your rights to ask for help and get the support you need. So when they're there, you may be having a meal, you're sitting down, and you can say to them, look, when we've finished the meal tonight, I need to speak to you both. And then you're ready with your template of how you're going to deliver what you're going to say to them. I would start off with the positive. I'm so happy that you seem to be doing well and that you're here with me, and that I was able to invite you to stay here while the renovations on the house are going on. That's the positive opening. The event is, in recent weeks, while you've been here, and I've been noticing less and less happening, and that really I'm doing everything, it's been making me feel really frustrated, agitated, upset, sad, whatever words are true to you, whatever feelings you have. So it's been making me feel upset, frustrated. What I need you to know is that I really am okay with you being here, providing you both help me. This is not a B&B, it's not a lodge house, this is my home. I want you to be in here, I'm welcoming you here, but I also need you to just toe the line a little bit. So what I thought we could do was, maybe set up a rota so that obviously just the easy things like putting your stuff in the dishwasher should happen, but when it comes to cleaning the bathroom, maybe we should take it in turns once a week. I'll do it, you do it. Doing the shopping, we can order online together, but I need you to chip in with that as well. So you're just really expressing quite clearly what you need from them. What do you need? What do you want them to be doing differently? From loading the dishwasher, to bringing in the groceries, to cleaning the bathroom, to washing the kitchen floor, whatever it is, you ask and you articulate that clearly, and then end by a positive. I know this is going to go past quickly, and when you've gone it'll be really quiet in this house, and I love you both, and I just want us to get on well while you're living here. And that's the end of it. And then you're allowing them to respond to you. And when they do respond, they might be a bit like, they might be upset a little bit, or they might be upset that they've upset you, but you stay very aware of where your body is, what your feelings are, and you keep articulating what you feel about that. I don't want you to feel sad about that. I just needed to be able to share that with you, because 3 people in a house, you know, it's not a big house. We need to be able to work together to look after each other in this house, you know. So you just allow yourself to respond in a very natural way when you open the door for the conversation to be had after you finish delivering what you need to say. I hope that helps, Beverly. Okay, this is from a guy I'm going to call Josh. My girlfriend left her phone face down on the table when we were out at a restaurant. She went to the toilet and it vibrated, and I turned it over and saw a text. I don't want to write exactly what it said, but it was obvious she'd been seeing someone else behind my back. When she came back to the table, I acted like nothing had happened, but I'm really upset. How should I handle this? Oh, Josh, that's really sad. I'm sorry that that happened. The fact that you turned the phone over, though, when it vibrated, does kind of indicate to me, though, that you have been having suspicions and wonderings about your relationship. The fact that you have done that and felt the need to check her phone does make me wonder if inside that body mind, which is the all-knowing radar part of our body, I wonder if you've already suspected that there's been something going on. The fact that you're upset, you feel really upset, but you didn't act on it. You were obviously shocked, and in that moment you didn't feel able to respond. But you absolutely have to, because you don't want to be wondering now if that's still going on, or, you know, how long has it been going on? Is there somebody else? What is the story? You need to find a way to speak up and address this. You need to tell her what happened, that her phone vibrated and you saw the text. You need to ask her what's going on, and you need to be very clear about that. This is going to be difficult, no question. But living with the question mark over the relationship and wondering if she is or if she isn't seeing somebody is going to be torturous for you. So either way, living with it and not addressing it will be upsetting and make you ill, because you'll be wondering all the time. But speaking up will also be uncomfortable, but in the long term you may get some answers. I mean, I don't know how obvious the text was that she's been seeing somebody else, but there may be a tiny chance that this is not what you think it is. I don't know, but you need to have that conversation, and have it soon. Don't keep dragging this on. I know at this time of year, with Christmas and New Year just passed, it's like, oh, I don't know if I can address this, but please do, because you're not going to be settled until you have this conversation in a very constructive way. So do it again, like I said to the lady before you, do it at a time where you feel quite calm. Articulate what you need to know, tell her what you saw on the phone in the restaurant, and see how she responds. And from there, you know, you can then move the relationship forward or move your own life forward without the girlfriend. But you need to know one way or another what's been going on. I really feel for you, Josh, and I'm sorry you're going through that. Okay. And the final one for today is from a girl called Sally. I borrowed a pair of my friend's high-heeled shoes for my work's Christmas party. I got the heel caught in a drain and the plastic bit on the bottom of the heel ripped off. I managed to glue it back on, but I could see it wasn't going to last. I've given her the shoes back, should I confess? Sally, for goodness sake. I'm not a high heels person, but I know the bit you mean, that little plastic bit on the bottom of the heel. Oh dear. Christmas parties, they are a fatal mix. High heels, the odd drain in the street. Yeah, it was bound to happen, wasn't it? Especially when you borrow someone else's shoes. I would say that you did a good thing. You tried to cover it up and all that, but now you're feeling a little bit guilty. So I don't know how much it would be to replace one of these little heels in one of the many shoe repair shops that you get in every high street in Britain. I would just say to her, oh, I've got something to tell you. You know, I borrowed your shoes a few weeks ago at Christmas. And then just say, look, I don't think that's going to last. Let me take them. And I don't even know if it would be a £10 to do that, or it might be £5. I don't think it would be very much. So I think it's better to just fess up and take the shoes back from her and say that you want to go and get them fixed at the local shoe shop, the cobblers. but perhaps probably not a modern day expression, but you know what I mean, the shoe repair person. Go and get them done, because the fact that you've written to me about it means it's really bugging you. So just go and do it. That's what I would suggest. All the best with that, and I hope it doesn't cost too much. I don't think it will. Also, I just want to add that people have been asking in an email about my finger. Well, this plaster bandage thing may be on for a few months yet, because I smashed it in my car door, waving at a friend. Closed the door on my finger. So that's why I always have this. It's not some kind of comfort thing for me. It's really rather annoying, because I always look like I've got a question to answer. So anyway, that's what that's about. Right then, so thank you again for all your emails. Do email me on justask@kathleenkettles.com. And yeah, it's always good to get your emails. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.